composed of DNA combined with other genes to form chromosomes. Glucose. You ever hear of glucose? It's a sugar, right? It's a what we call a monosaccharide, a simple sugar, okay, that circulates in blood and is the main energy source for metabolism. Histology is the study of tissues. Homeostasis, very important. Write that down somewhere. Homeostasis is a steady state, a condition of internal stability and constancy. For example, let's get back to Adwana. Okay, I'm going to pick on you. Okay, now Adwana, we talked about pulse, which is 60 to 70 beats per minute. We talked about blood pressure, 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury, systolic over diastolic. Those are all examples of homeostasis. What do I mean by that? In other words, if I measure certain physiological phenomena at rest, okay, I'm basically measuring your homeostasis. Like your heart has a cardiac output of 5 liters of blood pumped per minute. That's an example of physiological function of homeostasis. If I measure your blood sugar at 120 milligrams per cent when you wake up in the morning, that is a measure of homeostasis. How many times do you breathe per minute? Roughly. How many times do you do that per minute? About 14 breaths per minute. Okay? Those are all examples of homeostasis. Okay? So I'm measuring what's going on physiologically at rest. Okay? That's homeostasis. Lipid, a category of organic compounds that includes fats. Metabolism is the sum of and total of all the chemical reactions that occur in your body at any given time. Mitosis is cell division. Mucus, a thick fluid secreted by cells and membranes. Nucleus, the cell's control center. An organ, a part of the body with a specific function. An organelle is a specialized structure in the cytoplasm of a cell. Do you know that a cell has its own organs? You know, like we have organs, the stomach, the lungs, the kidney, right? Those are organs, right? But the cell itself has its own organs, but we call it organelles. They have mitochondria, they have a nucleus, endoplasmic reticula, Golgi apparatus. Those are all examples of organelles. Those are components of a cell that sit in the cytoplasm of the cell. Okay? Protein, a category of organic compounds that includes structural materials such as enzymes and hormones. RNA is also a type of nucleic acid like DNA is. We'll talk about that. A tissue is a group of cells that act together for a certain purpose. Supplementary terms. Amino acid, a nitrogen-containing compound that makes up proteins. Anabolism, the type of metabolism in which body substances are made. If we're doing chemical reactions and they're anabolic, that means we're building it up. If I take something like A plus chemical A plus chemical B yields AB, right? If I take chemical A and add it to chemical B and I form AB, that's an anabolic reaction. I'm building up two chemicals, putting together, forming a product which has A and B together, right? That's anabolic. Now, catabolism is the opposite. If I take AB and I break it down into A plus B, that's catabolic. Okay? Collagen is a fibrous protein in connective tissue, cortex, the outer region of an organ. Now, these terms, by the way, I'm just sputtering out one term after another, and most of you are looking at it and saying, what the hell is all this? Okay? But let me tell you something. I'm just going over these terms, but what I'm